The prospect of an F-35 sale to India has at various times excited imaginations in both India and American media, with multiple magazine and newspaper articles talking of an imminent offer of the F-35 to India between 2007 till as recently as during DIF Expo 2020, when there were news reports of a full-size mock-up of the F-35 making its way to Lucknow. The truth was that a formal proposal on the same has never been discussed till date. That may now soon change. On the 30th of June 2020, Senators John Cornyn and Mark Warner of the U.S. Senate moved amendments to the U.S. National Defense Authorization Act 2021, wherein they requested that the U.S. look towards increasing cooperation with India in the field of fifth-generation aircraft, including sharing of American technologies in the development of the indigenous fifth-generation aircraft program of India. Senator Cornyn also asked the U.S. Defense Secretary to provide India with a briefing on the fifth-generation fighter aircraft programs of the USA within 180 days of the passing of the legislation. It is worth noting here that while Senator Cornyn is the Republican whip, Senator Warner is a Democrat and Vice Chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. The Indian Army has deployed its elite para-special forces troops in Ladakh for operational roles if needed amid the ongoing standoff between India and China at the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, India Today has reported. The Special Forces units were moved to Ladakh from various parts of the country and are already carrying out exercises in the region. They can be effectively used against the Chinese if and when needed and have already been deployed in forward areas. They have also been briefed about the roles they might be required to undertake. The Indian Army is equipped with 12 regiments of special forces and holds special command over various landscapes like mountains, deserts and forests. They are known to regularly practice war games at high-altitude areas in Leh. Indian Ministry of Defence has cleared the proposed development of Long-Range Land Attack Cruise Missile, LAM, for ship-launched cruise missile for land-based strikes for the Indian Navy, which will also be adopted later for the Air Force and Army variant with a range of 1,000 kilometers, just like Nirbhay cruise missile with a hint of BrahMos speed. Nirbhay cruise missile program has been officially closed, but the technology of seeker and booster propulsion will be carried on the LAM program too, which includes small turbofan engines, STFE, or the Manik turbofan engine for the second stage propulsion, which is near identical to what now scrapped Nirbhay cruise missile had to offer. But this is where it gets interesting and separates Nirbhay from LAM. LAM will fly most of its flight at subsonic speeds, but it will perform a supersonic sprint in the terminal approach to the target, which considerably will reduce the reaction time for the target's defense systems to react. In response to China's increased deployment of troops along line of actual control, LAC, the Indian Army has also deployed another division in Ladakh amid border row with China. A total of 4 divisions have now been deployed in the East Ladakh following the violent face-off in the Galwan Valley on June 15. Prior to May, there was only 1 division of the Indian Army stationed in this area. In the changed scenario, the Indian Army is making its largest military deployment in Ladakh. Notably, a division comprises 15,000 to 20,000 soldiers. Spanish defense systems company, Indra, has been awarded a contract for the supply of navigational aids to 37 of Indian military airfields. The contract is part of the ongoing modernization of airfield infrastructure, MAFI, project by the Indian Ministry of Defence, MOD. The systems will be supplied through the Indian company Tata Power said, which was awarded the 1,200 crore, ($159 million) MAFI contract. The 37 military airfields belong to the Indian Air Force, IAF, Indian Navy, IN, and Indian Coast Guard, ICG. The modernization of India's airfields started in 2011 with Indra supplying navigational aids to IAF's 30 airfields under the MAFI Phase I program. According to Indian MOD, the airfields modernized under MAFI Phase I have been of immense benefit to both military and civil users. With the new contract, Indra will deliver an additional 24 instrument landing systems, ILS, and 29 Doppler Very High Frequency, VHF, Omni Range, DVOR, guidance systems during a project period of 3 years.
Please subscribe to Daily Defense Digest for more such videos.